Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will have a quick guide on how to obtain the MC Theurgies, all of them, today. And basically, the game doesn't actually tell you how to obtain them, and you kind of just have to discover it by fusing personas in the compendium, and then eventually, you know, some persona combinations will result in the Theurgies. But today I'm just going to tell you exactly who you need to fuse. So the Theurgies include, for the main character, Cadenza, Jack Brothers, King and I, Best Friends, Scarlet, Havoc, Trickster, and Armageddon. So essentially, you can obtain 7 Theurgies in this game, and this is how you basically do it. So if you did find this video helpful, definitely don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me recently. It's been amazing, and yeah, just gives me extra motivation to just keep pumping out these videos and guides to help you out. And to help you have fun with one of the best JRPGs and, you know, one of my favorite games of all time. So basically how the Theurgies unlock is you just basically need to fuse certain personas into your compendium, and then eventually Elizabeth will just tell you, oh, by the way, you know, you've increased your power, these personas are resonating, and then bam, you unlock the Theurgy skill. So in order to get the 7 Theurgies, starting off with Cadenza, which restores 50% HP and increases accuracy and evasion for all allies. Basically, you need to have an Orpheus and Apsaris in your persona stock. So Orpheus is basically innately gained. It is the main character's main persona. And Apsaris, it can be obtained through Thebal, through Shuffle Time, or you can just fuse it. You know, I've got fusion guides and calculators basically all over my channel, so definitely check that out. But that's how you get Cadenza. So for the Jack Brothers, which deals almighty damage to all foes and high chance of inflicting a down. Basically, you need Jack Frost, and you also need a Jack-o'-lantern in your persona stock. So those personas are quite easy to come by. I'm pretty sure everyone will just be, you know, having you know, Jack Frost and Jack-o'-lantern, but you just basically need both those in your compendium, and then you'll unlock the Jack Brothers Theurgy. So moving on to King and I, which is heavy ice damage to all foes, ignoring resistances, and medium chance of freeze. What you'll need is to fuse a Black Frost and a King Frost. So both of these personas are mid-game personas. I believe Black Frost is level 34 and King Frost is, I think, around the same level as well. Again, you know, just use the fusion calculator online to fuse those ones. There's not anything specific. King Frost does require, actually, it's either King Frost or Black Frost, or both do require you to rank up some of Elizabeth's requests for fusion. So you just need to complete some of those until you get the special item in order to get that. And then once you get that item from Elizabeth's fusion requests, then you can fuse a Black Frost and a King Frost to get this Theurgy. So next is Best Friends. So the next physical magic attack will deal more than double damage for one ally. With this, basically, you just need a Fornius and a Decorabia. Now, this is a bit of a weird Theurgy because Fornius is an early game persona that you can get very early on in the game through Shuffle Time in general. However, Decorabia is actually quite later in the game, and you need to actually have level 54 with the protagonist in order to fuse Decorabia. But once you've fused Decorabia and you have Fornius both in your compendium, then you'll unlock this Theurgy ability. So the one after that is Scarlet Havoc, so deals severe slash damage to all foes, ignoring resistances. And this is one of the best Theurgies in the game and basically carried me through the mid to late game. And in order to get this, basically what you need to do is fuse a Mithras as well as a Siegfried. So with the Mithras and Siegfried, they're both just regular fusions, so you can just fuse them at any time. I don't believe they have any special unlocks, unlike King Frost and Black Frost, where you need to do Elizabeth's requests. Scarlet Havoc, you can just fuse. Both of them are around, so Mithras is around 26, I believe, and then Siegfried is around 54. So just make sure your protagonist is around those levels to fuse those personas, and then, yeah, there you go. So now we're starting to get into the late game Theurgies. So one of them is Trickster. So it's massive almighty damage to all foes, high chance of inflicting an ailment. So for Trickster, basically who you will need is the Susanoo and Loki. So Susanoo is unlocked when you reach full rank 10, so that's naturally progressing through the story. So again, this is a late game sort of situation. And then you can fuse Loki normally at any stage. You can also have a chance of getting Loki by Shuffle Time through the Reaper, but Loki is level 69. So fuse Loki, and then fuse Susanoo when you get to full rank 10, and then basically once you have those in your compendium, you will unlock Trickster. So lastly, the Armageddon ultimate, almighty damage to all foes, but reduces users HP and SP to 1. This is the big bad of all the almighty damaging abilities and the big bad of the ultimate Theurgy abilities, and basically requires Hellel and Satan in your compendium in order to get Armageddon. So both Hellel and Satan of the Star and Judgment Arcanas respectively can just be fused. They are quite high level though, so Hellel is level 88 and Satan is level 82, so just keep those in mind. But then again, fuse them, compendium, boom, Armageddon is yours to use. So that's my quick guide to how to unlock all the Theurgies in the game. And again, you could be going through a playthrough and you might not even have all of them. So I went through the longest time and all I had was Cadenza. And I just assumed that I would just naturally get more and more throughout the game. But no, you actually have to fuse specific personas to get them. But it's very easy, very straightforward. The only ones that require specific, stuff is King and I, because you need to complete Elizabeth's fusion requests. But it's only the first couple, so it's not that bad. As well as Susanoo, which requires full rank 10 for Trickster. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. If you want any of the fusion guides, use the fusion calculator. I also have fusion guides in the description below, and letting you know how I basically fuse personas. So definitely check that one out. And once again, if you enjoyed the video, definitely don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel out immensely, guys. And I'm very, very appreciative of everyone who has been supporting the videos. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.